Namaste. Welcome to Katimerayoga channel. Today yoga sessions will be on these yoga postures, alignment corrections and variations. On postures, Pigeon's postures. Pigeon's posture is a very good posture for the back. It's good for those people with back pain problem. It also benefit for the hips as they help to open up the hip. Good for people who have stiffness and tightness at the hips region. Besides that, it's also benefit for the neck muscles, as you get the neck muscles being stretched, help to open up the chest. It's also good for people with urinary system disorder, help to keep your urinary system healthy. Pigeon's postures have different variations. There are some variations that are suitable for people who are not so flexible, okay, for beginner. And there are also variations for people who are more flexible, that is more into intermediate or advanced postures. And Pigeon's posture, there's a few ways you can come to Pigeon's posture. The easy way, which is suitable for beginner, and also another way, which is more intermediate level way, which is come from the downward dog stretch. Okay, I will go into all these different way of come to Pigeon's posture and different version of Pigeon posture. At the same time, what are the common mistakes that people make while they are doing these Pigeon's postures? Okay, we shall start the class now. Always before we start the class, we will try to relax our body and mind first. Okay, to calm the body and mind. Okay, just sit down comfortably with a cross leg. Loosen the hip joint. Keep the spine straight. Shoulder down. Relax. Hands on the thigh. You can choose either palm facing up or facing down, whichever way you feel comfortable. Eyes closed and just relax. Just observing your breath. Observe your inhalation and your exhalation. Just notice the air passing through your nostril with your breathing. From here, we're going for a few rounds of deep abdominal breathing. As deep abdominal breathing, we help to relax our muscles, bring calmness to your mind and body. If you can still remember how to do the deep abdominal breathing, as you inhale, you feel the abdomen slowly expanding. You can choose to hold for 2 to 3 counts or even more. Before you exhale, slowly feel the abdomen contract badly. If you're not very familiar whether the abdomen is expanding with an inhalation, you can restart by placing your hand on the abdomen. Let's continue with the deep breathing. For a few rounds of deep breathing here, to relax the body and mind. Finish the last round. When you finish, you can slowly open the eyes. Okay, from here, we go for some warm-up first before you go into Pigeon's posture. Okay, to warm up your hips region and also back muscles, as Pigeon posture work more on the back and the hips here. Okay, now to loosen up the hip joint here, first bring the feet together. Come to this called full butterfly. Okay, just bouncing your knee down. This is one of the way to loosen up the hip joint here. There are some people they cannot touch the ground. It's alright. Okay? Even until here, it's okay. At least you feel some stretch at the hips there. You loosen up the hip joint here. Okay, now from here, slowly close the knee back, straighten the leg. Okay, we go for this half butterfly. Now place the right foot on the left thigh. Okay, now work on the right knee down. Now is still loosening your right hip joint here. So bouncing your right knee down. This is a very good loosening exercise for the hips. Okay? When you're at home, sitting in front of a TV, you can actually do this hips loosening exercise. Okay, now just rotate your hips here. Make a big round here. It's also another way of loosening the hip joint. Try to make one big round. Let's imagine you like rolling your boat. Okay? Make a big circle here. Okay, now the other direction. Okay, make a big circle. Okay, now from here, bring your right foot in the left inner elbow, your left hand holding the right leg. Okay, so your right arm now go around your right knee here. You can cross the fingers. Okay, so you're holding your right leg. Okay, just shaking your leg left and right. Also another way of loosening a hip joint here. Shaking the leg left and right. Let's imagine you're like carrying your baby. Okay, shaking your baby to sleep. Okay, now, okay, keep the spine straight. Now slowly walk all the leg close towards the chest. You can feel the stretch at the hips regions there. Not walking on the chest towards the leg. Okay, so keep the spine straight. You walk on the leg towards the chest. You can feel the stretch here. Sometimes the hips there. Okay, just breathe. Just feel the stretch there as you hug your leg close towards the chest. Okay, now slowly, okay, from here, release, straighten your right leg. Now work on the left leg. Bring the left foot on the right thigh. Now come to half butterfly. Okay, some work on the left knee down, bouncing the left knees, using the left hip joints now. Okay, do this more in front of the TV. One day, you'll find that your hips stiffness got improved. Okay, become more flexible. Now, make a big round, rotate the hips joint here. So to make one big circle here. Imagine you're rowing a boat. Make a big circle. All this simple loosening exercise can do anytime. Okay? Or at home. Okay, now the other direction. Make a big circle. Okay, now bring your left foot in the right inner elbow, so your right hand holding the left leg. Left arm go around the left knee. You can cross the finger, holding your left leg. Now loosen the hip joint here again by shaking your leg left and right. Imagine you're shaking a baby to sleep. This also helps to relax your hip regions there. Keep the spine straight now, hugging your leg close towards the chest now. Feel the stretch. Hug the neck close towards the chest again. Feel the stretch there. And breathe. Okay, now slowly bring the left leg down. Okay, now you come back to the full butterfly here again. Loosen the hip joint again. You will notice some changes. Okay, you can feel that your hip become more loosened up. Okay, after just now all the loosening and stretching exercise on the hips. Okay, compare with your start when you start doing your full butterfly, and now you do your full butterfly again. Okay, now you're going to stretch more on the hip. Now, bring your feet as close to your pelvis region as you can. And bring the knee up. Okay, both hands holding the feet, spine straight. Now from here, slowly work on the knee close to the chest as you keep pressing both feet against each other. You can feel more stretch. You have to open the hips here. You can feel more stretch. At the hips there, keep the spine erecting up straight. Okay? Work on the knees close towards the ground. If you can't reach the ground, it's alright. Okay? As long as you just keep trying, work on the knee close to the ground. As long as you're feeling the stretch there. Okay? You're actually getting the benefit from the yoga postures already. Okay? As I always tell my students, doesn't mean you must go with the perfect posture, they're getting the benefit from the yoga posture. As long as you're feeling the stretch, okay, while doing the postures correctly, you're actually getting the benefit from the postures already. Okay? How much you can go down or how much you can reach depends on individual flexibility. Okay? It's nothing to do with the amount of benefit you can gain. Okay, now, okay, slowly, you can, if you find that it's too tight, okay, or maybe the pain is too much for you of the stretch, you can just bring the feet more forward. Okay, now if the spine is not so slowly work on the back extending forward. If you feel even more stretch, we're extending the back more forward. You keep the knees down while at the same time you work on the back extending forward. Feel more stretch at the hip stand. You also get your pelvis region being stretched also. So it's also help the blood circulate to the pelvis region here. So it's not only benefits the hip, also benefits the pelvis region. Also with the back extending, also work on the back here. Okay, let's go with the breath. How much you can go forward. Okay, depend on your flexibility. Okay, now slowly inhale back up. Okay, bring your knee back. Hands back, support, and then slowly dropping the knee. Left and right. To relax back your hips region after the stretching. So yoga is actually more on stretching, relax, stretching, relax. Okay? Because you stretch, then relax, and stretch again, and relax. It's how you improve your flexibility. As you cannot continue keep stretching the muscles without relaxation in between, as you will hurt, okay? Hurt yourself. Okay, now slowly straighten the both leg back. Okay, relax your leg here again. Okay, now we're going to warm up our back now. Okay, bring your body inside your mat and slowly. Okay, and then bending the knees. Then slowly lie down on the back. Okay, lie down on the back. Okay, hug the knee to the chest. Press. Okay, work on the knee close to the chest. I feel the squeeze the abdomen. You can feel the back press against your heart down. You also get the back muscles being stretched over here. You also get the abdomen organ being squeezed here. Okay, slowly release and bring the feet down. Remain the knee bent, arms stretched sideways.
in line with the shoulder. You can choose palm face or face down. If problem, straighten the arm. You have not much space in your room. You can do it with elbow bending. As long as your shoulder is in line with the arm. Okay. Now, you work on the breath. Let's inhale. Exhale. Vocally towards the right. Turning your head towards the left. Keep the left shoulder down. Stretch the back there. The inhale, slowly back up. Exhale, walk on the knee towards the left, turning the head towards the right. Keep the right shoulder on the ground. Feel the stretch the back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee towards the right, turn the head towards the left. Feel the stretch. The inhale, slowly back up. Exhale, slowly knee towards the left, turn the head towards the right. Keep the right shoulder down. Inhale, back up. Go for a few rounds here, work with the breath. Your knee and your head is always opposite direction, okay? So when you drop in the knee towards the left, you turn your head towards the right, okay? And always keep the shoulder on the ground. Don't let the shoulder come up, okay? You find that your shoulder tends to come up when you drop the knee down, then you don't bring the knee too much down. The shoulder must be on the ground first before you work on the knees towards the ground. Okay, shoulder must be on the ground first before you work on the knees towards the ground. Just stretch the back step. Okay, now from here, hug the knee to the chest again. Now massage your back here again to release the tension of the back. Feel the back in, massage here. Release the tension of the back. Okay, now from here, bring the feet down. Knees still bending. Or slowly drop the knees sideways. Bring the feet still touching here. And just stay here. This is also another way to open up the hips there. If you need to, you can also place your hands on the thigh. Press it down. Help the opening here. And relax. Just breathe here. Okay, slowly bring the knee back up again. Hug the chest again to relax the tension again. Release the tension. Massage your back. Okay, slowly release your hand again, your feet down again, remain the knee bend. Now bring your feet hip distance apart, feet back until your finger can touch your heel. Those who cannot touch is alright, okay, never mind. Keep the chin down. We're going to work on the bridge breathing. Bridge breathing is good for the back here, so strengthening the lower back muscles. As inhale, slowly lift the back up, keeping the chin towards the chest. As you lift the back up, as you exhale, slowly bring the lower back down. Upper back, little back, lower back down. So inhale, lift the back up. As you lift the back up, the knee tends to try to open up. Don't let it open too wide. Keep it hip distance apart. It's also work on the hip over here. Slowly bring the back down. Upper back, little back, lower back down. Bridge posture after strengthening your lower back muscle here. By keeping the knee hip distance apart, okay, you also work on the hips there. Chin towards the chest, have the blood flow to the throat. Okay, going for a few rounds here. If you need to, you can go for more rounds also, okay? Okay, let's go for one more round. Okay, now slowly hug the knees towards the chest again. Massage your back here again. Release the tension of the back. Massaging the back. Okay, you might find that my class work more on the warm-up first before really going to the postures, okay? Because it's actually good to have a good warm-up, okay, of the body before you go into the actual postures to also prevent injury, okay? Now, from here, just slowly turn the body around and lie down on the stomach from here. Okay, you come to crocodile posture first. Okay? Every time you come to lie down on the stomach, you come to crocodile posture. It's a relaxing posture here, okay? To prepare the body before you go into any others. Okay? Look out. Just fold the arm legs apart. Toe can choose point inward or outward, whichever way you feel comfortable. Okay? Crocodile posture have calming effect to the body and mind, so you should feel relaxed. But at this posture here, okay, now from here we're going to get some stretch at the back there as pigeon posture on the back. Also, is to get some warm up on the back stretching here. Okay, first, forehead on the ground, so legs to back here first. Okay, legs together. Now hand by the side. Okay, keep on facing down. Just slowly inhale. Just lift up the chest. Keep the legs down. Just hold it there. Breathe. Work on the upper back muscle here. Okay, slowly with exhaling down. Forehead back on the ground, relax. Okay, now you're going to inhale back up again. Now, if you can, this time try to straighten the arm from here. Try to keep the shoulder down. Okay, don't collapse the shoulder like that. Okay, keep the shoulder down. If you cannot, you shift your hand more forward. Okay, you're not flexible enough, shift the hand more forward. Feel the stretch at the back side. And breathe. Okay, for those who can stretch inward, can just feel even more stretch. Okay, with exhalation, shoulder down. Now come to crocodile posture, relax first. Observe the breath, relax. Okay, now from here, we're going to work on the hips here again, okay? Well, just fold the arm here, relax your chins, okay? Now slowly, okay, bring your legs more apart, okay? And from here, bend the knees, try to bring your feet and sole touching. Come to a float posture here. Feel the hip opens there. Feel the hips open. You open up the knee. The more you open the knee, the more you can open the hips there. Try to keep the feet and sole touching there if you can. Okay, slowly now straighten the legs back. Back to crocodile posture here. Okay, slowly bring legs together. Bend the both knees. Just dropping the feet left and right. To relax your hips region and the lower back here again. Okay, slowly straighten the legs back. Okay, you're going to come to extended child pose from here. Forehead back on the ground here again. So the legs relax, hand beside your chest at your last rib, legs together. Slowly inhale, lift the body up. As exhale, work on the buttock towards the heel. Feel the extension at the back stay. And just stay at this posture here. If you can rest your forehead on the ground. Just extension the back. And breathe. Okay, slowly from here, inhale, come to the all four here, called tabletop. Bring your arm, leg, hip distance apart. Make sure your shoulder, wrist in the line, your hips and the knee in the line. Going for cat and cow pose.
also known as tiger breathing. Okay, ready? Now inhale, slowly chin the back down, tailbone up as you slowly looking up. Exhale, slowly rounding the back, chin towards the chest, tailbone down. It's actually also very good for the back stretching here. Okay, so inhale, chin the back down. So slowly looking up. Exhale, slowly rounding the back, chin towards the chest. Hands down. Inhale, slowly arch it back down. Tailbone up. That's slowly looking up. Exhale, slowly rounding the back, chin towards the chest. Tailbone down. Go for a few rounds here. The deep breathing. One of the common mistakes with this cat and cow pose is people shift too much of their arm and legs. Try not to shift too much of the arm and legs, okay? As you only work on the back, your spine here. As you notice, I hardly really shift my arm and leg. Just working on your spine, your back, with the breath. If you need to, you can go for more round. If you have the time, you can go for more round. It's a very good stretching for the back. Okay. Okay, finish your last exhalation. The last round, and slowly come back to your extended child pose here, okay? And relax. Feel the tension of the back. Relax and extended child. Relax. It's also known as moon posture here. Just relax. Okay, from here, you can slowly walk the hands back. Come to a Japanese sitting here. Okay, now we go into the pigeons postures now. Okay, I teach you this is one of the easy way to come to pigeons posture. Okay, I started off at Japanese sitting. From here, we come to the extended child. Stretch your arm forward. Forehead on the ground if you can. So the next can also rest, relax. Okay, try to bring your hand. Okay, hip distance apart. In other words, don't close your hand too close, but together. Bring it hip distance apart. Okay. Then slowly you inhale, you come to the offer here. What can I call tabletop? Okay, now first, okay, you can bring the knee apart first, and hip distance apart. Okay. Now the easy way is from here. Okay, bring the knees together. Okay, knees together. Now from here, slowly shift the knee forward. Okay, shift the knee, right knee forward. Then bring the right foot to your left. Okay. Then from here, slowly straightening your left leg. Bring your body down and rest your arm, elbow on the ground. And from here, you do the adjustment now. Okay. Pigeon's posture, your hips are supposed to be in line. In other words, your right hip and the left hip supposed to be in line. Okay. So you stretch the left leg back. So at the same time, you work on the left hips more down. So they're in line with the right hips. One of the common mistakes is the hip is not in line. One hip down, one hip up. Tends to be the left hips up when you stretch the left leg. Okay? For those people who are not so flexible, it's not the hip is too stiff. This is what their problem is. They always end up one hip down, one hip up. So try to adjust. Bring your left hips down. To align the right hips. If you can't bring the hips down, some people maybe only until here. Okay? Then you just adjust. Bring your hips in the line. Okay? This is how much you can go, you go. Just come to here. If you can, then slowly go down. Bring the hips further down, close towards the ground. How much you can go close towards the ground. That's how much you can go close towards the ground. Depend on individual. Okay? How flexible is the hip. Okay? And another common mistake is the left leg. Okay? The toe, the foot is turned out this way. When you turn out this way, because why? They tend to bring the left hips up. They refuse to bring the left hips down. Okay? Maybe they feel the pain of the stretch of the hips. So they tend to find an easy way, okay, to their body. So they tend to do this. Okay, we bring the hips up. So end up this left foot is pointing out. So try not to find the easy way. Okay? If you find the easy way, you don't feel the stretch there really, and you won't gain the benefit. Okay, try to bring this left hips down. Okay, so turn the toe point. Okay, pointing out. Okay, don't let it point sideways. So turn this toe facing up. Okay, don't let it face sideways. Okay, and bring left hips down. Okay, just stay there. Feel the stretch of the hips there. Pigeon posture. Okay, this is one of the easy way, and this variation is suitable for beginner. Okay, from here, how to go deeper from the pigeon's posture. Those who can, then from there, strengthening your arm. While at the same time, you still work on the hips in a line. So in other words, still working on the left hip down, in line with the right hips. Okay, because the more you lift the back up, you find that your left hips tend to come out already. Okay, so try to keep it down. For those who can some more, then slowly walk the hands even in further, while still maintain your hips in the line. Maintain the hips down. So it depends how flexible you are. So how much you can walk back, while still maintain the hips in the line, but keeping the left hips down. Okay. So depend on individual how deep you can go into the postures there. Okay. For those who can, you can go even so deep. You can even look up, chest open, the arch at the back step. Chest open. Feel the stretch of the neck also. Thumb even. And hands on the waist. Stretch the arm. Okay. Then from here, next, you can work on extending the different variation by extending the spine forward. Work on forehead towards the ground from here. But extend the spine forward. Still maintain the hips in the line. Keep the left hips down in line with the right hips. How to keep the left hips down, but keeping the body weight more towards the left will help to keep the left hips down in line with the right hips. Feel the stretch. Now for those people who are actually very flexible, how to go deeper from this variation of postures, okay? You want to feel even more stretch at the hips, okay? For those people who are very flexible, they find this way they don't feel very much stretch, okay? To go deeper from this posture, you shift your right foot, okay? The more you shift the right foot out, okay? The more you shift it out, still maintain your hips in a line while extending the spine forward, you'll feel more stretch at the right hips, okay? Over here, with the right leg in front is actually working on the right hip, okay? The more you can feel the stretch there. Okay, for those people who want to go deeper the posture, okay? While flexible in their hips. Okay, now from here, how you come back up? Slowly, the hands back. And bring your right knee back and come back to the offer. And slowly come to the standard chest and relax. To counter back. Okay? So after the pigeon's portion, you can counter back at this standard child pose or moon pose. Body. And relax here. Okay? Actually, there's a counter posture. Okay? In other words, when you do a posture, you need to do another posture to counter back your body. Some posture itself is actually being counter back itself already. But some posture you need to do another posture to counter back. Well, for this one, pigeon's posture, you can do this extended child pose to counter back your postures. Okay? Okay, relax. Okay, slowly come back to the offer here again. Or tabletop. Okay, that's how I work on the right leg now. I'm going to work on the left legs now. Okay, going to work on the left legs. Okay. Okay, now for left leg, okay, I will show different variations. Okay, a different version of coming to this pigeon's posture. This is actually not suitable for beginner. Okay, it's suitable for regular practices and for intermediate level. Okay, you will come to pigeon's posture from downward dog stretch. Okay, so of course, firstly you must come to downward dog stretch first. Okay, always remember downward dog stretch. Your all finger must spread out. Okay, not close together. This is also to prevent injury on the wrist stem. And when your finger is all spread out, your hands is more strong. Okay, okay. Now, come to downward dog stretch first. Skirt the toe, shift the body in, straighten the leg, stretch your legs down, heels towards the ground, and come to downward dog stretch here. Keep diverting the weights towards the leg. Okay, from downward dog stretch here, how to come to pigeon's posture? Also, there are two ways. One of the way is slowly bring your right foot up, then slowly bring your right knee forward. Flatten the left toe. Come to pigeon. Same thing. Work on the hips in the line. Keep the left hips down to in line with the right hips there. Okay. And slowly extend the arm forward. Stay in the spine. Okay, work on voices ground. Okay. Then slowly walk the hands back. Okay, come back pigeon. And curve the left toe. Stretch your right leg back and come to back downward dog stretch here. Okay. Now another way of coming to pigeon's posture from downward dog stretch, another version. This is actually more suitable for intermediate level, okay, or advanced level. Lift the left foot up. Come to downward dog stretch with one leg up. Okay. In other words, you must be very strong at downward dog stretch and familiar with the downward dog stretch here before you can do this. Okay. From here, bring the left knee forward and land it down. Come to pigeon's posture. Keep the hips in line from here. Okay, for beginner, don't do this. Okay, I'm just showing you a different version. For beginners, they just do what just now I had taught you earlier on. And slowly go to the next version. Stay in the spine forward. And rest the forehead on the ground. Keep the hips remain in the line. Okay, over here, I'm working more on my right hips down to in line with the left hips. Okay. Okay, slowly from here, walk the hands back here. Okay. The same thing from here, come back to downward dog stretch here. And slowly knee down. Exhale, come to the standing chance and relax here. To counter back again. The counter posture of pigeon posture. Extend the child pose or called moon pose. And just relax here. Feel the tension in the back, relax. Okay, so we walk the hands back. Back Japanese sitting first. Okay. Still going well. Okay. Okay, now I will show you a different versions of pigeon's postures. Okay. But this version is not so more suitable for beginner. Okay. For those regular practices. Okay. Okay, now here again. We come to extended child's. And in here, come to draw all four. Okay, you can choose. Okay, either from this all four here, you come to the pigeons. Okay, you're gonna walk on the right knee forward. Okay. For those who are
regular practices of in the middle level, you can come from the double dog stretch here. Okay. For those who are more in the advanced, okay, you are strong in your double dog stretch. You come with one leg up first. Slowly bring the knee forward. Come to pigeons. Okay. Or you come to pigeon here. Okay, whichever method you come to pigeons. Try to keep the hips in line. Okay. Those who cannot lift the back up too much, just how much you can lift up, okay? You can only up to here, you just stay here, okay? You can straighten, okay? How much you can lift up, okay? Depend on individual facility. Just feel the stretch at the back there, the hips there. Okay, how to go deeper from these portions here? Okay, for those who can, if you can bending the left knee, bring your left hand, holding your left foot. For those who can't do it, then you just remain where you are. Okay. This is another variation of Pigeon Pose. Okay. And from here, try to bring the left foot more in. Those who can also bring the right hand holding the left. Bring the left elbow against the left foot. Then right hands behind, you can cross the finger behind. Your head can look up. Okay. This is another version of Pigeon posture. So you can feel more stretch at your thighs there and your back. Okay. Slowly. Okay. This is actually in the middle level. Okay. It's actually in the middle level. Okay. Okay. Slowly just release. Come to another version. Extend the spine forward. Open the left hips down. Relax. Okay, slowly walk the hands back and come back to the awful or tabletop. Slowly back to the extended chest. Just relax. Relax. And extend the chest. Counter back your body here from the Pigeon's postures. Okay, this time you did your right leg, so now you're going to did the left leg. Okay. This is also another way of countering the Pigeon's posture or whatever posture. When you do right side, must do left side to counter back. Okay. Okay, so slowly counter back all four for tabletop. Okay, you either came from this tabletop or for here to shift the left knee forward. Come to pigeons. Okay, for those who can, you can come from double dog stretch here. Also can do some more while edges strong at the double dog stretch. And lift one leg up. And slowly bring the knee forward. Come to the pigeon here. Those who can stand up. Depends how flexible is the spine. Some people cannot arch so much. They maybe can only until here or even here also. Doesn't matter. Okay, you just stay where you are. Okay. Make sure your hips in the line. Okay, don't let your right hip move up. Don't turn the toe. Don't turn your foot. Okay. Keep it flat. Keep your hips in the line. Keep the right hips down. You keep the body weight small towards the right. You have to keep the right hips down to in line with the left hips. You try to work on the hips down towards the ground. You can feel the hips open there. Feel the stretch of the hips there. If you can, then you straighten your arm while maintaining your hips in a line. Maintain your hips down. So depend how flexible you are with the hips region. So all these different variations actually
suitable for different people. Flexibility. Okay. Of course, those who can, if you can go deeper. Those who can bring the left hand holding the right foot. Those who can't, you just stay where you are. Okay. On the right foot more close towards you. Okay, left hand hold the right foot. Okay. And bring the elbow against and look up. Slowly release. Pigeon's posture can also go deeper into more advanced. It's called Kings of Pigeons. Okay. But I will not show you here today. Okay. Which is actually by bringing both hands holding your right foot. Slowly release. Spine forward. Keep the hips in a line. I work on the right hips down. You align the left hips. Keep the hips down. Okay, slowly walk the hands back. And from here, you can either come back to downward dog stretch or your all four. Tabletop. Slowly back to the standard child pose and relax. Counter back the body from the pigeon postures and relax. Okay, from here, slowly walk the hands back to Japanese sitting. And slowly back to your classic sitting here. Loosen the hip joint, relax the hips, muscles, spine straight. Extend the spine up. Just observe the breath. Okay, from here, now to get spine stretch here, to cross the fingers, stretch the arm, the palm facing up. Inhale, stretch the arm up. Get the arm, shoulder being stretched here. Spine extending up, stretch. Try to keep the knees down. Okay? Loosen the hip joint, you'll help to keep the knees down. Okay? Try to keep the knees down, the leg and knee come up. Try to keep it down. Relax the hips regions there, you'll help to keep the knees down. And slowly release. Back down. You can bring your hands on the thigh, other palm face up or face down. Whichever way you feel comfortable. We go for relaxation here. Just observing your breath. Observe your inhalation and the exhalation. Notice the changes in the body after the stretch. From here, you can go for the deep breathing here again. The abdomen deep breathing. Feels the body relax here.
Feel the calmness of the body and mind with a deep breathing. When you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Hope everybody doing well and enjoying the yoga sessions today. As I mentioned, depend at which level and how flexible you are. So you just choose the variations that suitable for you. Okay? And always remember, listen to your body. Don't force yourself. Okay? Don't force yourself to go into a variations that your body is actually not ready yet, okay, to do it. Okay? Just work with your own pace. Just everyday practice bit by bit, okay? Slowly improve your flexibilities. And from there, you can slowly go deeper into the postures. Okay? Don't straight away jump into the variations that is too far away from your current situations that you can actually do. Okay? Because if not, you actually cause injury to yourself, okay? To your body. Okay? Why I just now didn't go for the advanced postures, which is the kings of pigeons, because I just feel that my body is not ready yet. Okay? Maybe last time, yes, but because I actually had stopped into yoga practice for a while, okay, so I need more time, okay, to really warm up my body, to get my body stretched before I really get my body prepared for the advanced postures. And just to let you know, it's actually not important. It's not important whether you can reach the advanced stage at all or not. Okay? The important is you actually getting the stretch from the postures. Once you're getting the stretch while doing the posture correctly, you're gaining the benefit from the postures. Okay? It's no point you try to challenge yourself and force yourself going into the advanced postures and end up cause injury to yourself. And end up you are the one who suffer. Okay? So yoga is not about challenge, okay? To challenge somebody or to challenge or even to challenge yourself. Okay? You have to just listen to your body. Your body will tell you. Your body will tell you, are you ready to go to that vibration? You will know. Okay? Your body will tell you. When your body tell you that you are not ready yet to go to vibration, so it's no point you try to challenge yourself, you try to show off. No, this is not the way. It's not the correct mindset of practice yoga. Okay? So I hope everybody have a good sessions, okay? And you have learned different version of this pigeon posture and what are the common mistakes, okay? What are the common mistakes of the pigeon posture? So that next time when you're doing the pigeons, you check yourself, you check your own alignment, whether are you making the common mistake there. And then adjust yourself. Okay? So to learn to know your body and learn how to do adjustment yourself. Okay? Okay, I shall see you in my next sessions. Thank you. Thank you everybody. Namaste.